Hi, our group is conformed by Valentina Garavis, Jorge Nazar, Paula Acevedo, and me, Daniel Leuro. We are going to talk about our CPS challenge number 3. For the developing of the CPS, we take into account the different industries proposed in the exercise. That finally, we choose retail because we consider that is an industry that we can make a lot of things in order to improve the industry. Also, we consider that retail is a sector that nowadays in Colombia are not too innovative and creative, and we wanted to propose a new solution for this. I'm going to talk about the CPS step number 1. For this step, we consider data questions firstly, in order to take a vision about the environment that we are taking. So one of these questions is how to be safer, the act to buy clothing for the children. So we include different proposals that we are going to talk about ahead. Also, we analyze the different alternatives and solutions, also to reduce the direct contact with children, taking into account the sanitary situation that we are passing through, and also make feel safer the parents and the whole family. So for them, we designed a digital platform to solve this problem.
I'm going to talk about the second part of the CPS challenge, which is ideation. And we start with the brainstorming where we define the crucial questions that says how to use the technology to improve the fashion industry. Also, how can we make it sustainable? And after that, how can we make it safe for children and parents? Then we developed the forced connection part, where we came up with a more clear concept that says design a new platform easy to interact. Use clothes from people that is not using them anymore. Also to consider the pandemic to implement the easy to do at home or from home idea. And finally, to implement and promote the technology in the everyday lifestyle and as a new alternative. After that, we develop a camper model that looked like this. Then we develop the value map, which is where all our products and services came out with a clear way, and also the game creators and pain relievers, and look like this.
Okay, on the step 3 of the CPS challenge, as a prototype, we create a platform or also an application that parents and kids can use to create their clothes. They can find also pre-designed clothes. This type of clothes are based on upcycling. What does it mean upcycling? That they are made by raw materials that are existing. I mean, you can use clothes that you have on your house, give it to us, and we redesigned the clothes. We can make clothes that could be safe for any type of virus, that could protect all the kids' body, also that are waterproof, sunproof, that are not itchy or that they could affect the kids' skin, and so on.
Well, now talking about the CPS step 4, we could talk about assisters and resistors. In terms of the factors, we want to emphasize our brand in kids, taking into account all the necessities and difficulties like parents are having, and kids also in this situation of the COVID. Basically, we want to gain the acceptance or build enthusiasm by realizing very good marketing strategies in order to gain the acceptance of consumers, parents, and children. Taking into account now deal killers, we talk about the conditions that could destroy a company. In our case, we would like to guarantee that we will not have this by negotiating with other companies, and we will use a very strong deal team. Now we will show you our like table about assisters and resistors. Then we will realize a brainstorm action in which we as a group decided that we would like to implement clothes and adapt them to the necessities, taking into account recyclable, ecological, antiseptical, and sustainable, all in a product. Then we make a list to turn the solution into a reality. And then we decided to realize a table in which we find short-term, mid-term, long-term, and action by who, by when, and reporting to. This we will show you now, the table.